So far on the property, we've built a decent jump trail with a plank jump, a fast and low road gap, and an adjustable drop made for skill progression with a buttery smooth landing transition. Don't get me wrong, this trail is coming along super nicely and is a blast to session, but it's totally lacking one thing in particular. There's nothing too technical about it. I want to have different styles of trails to choose from, so instead of throwing something slow and techy into this fast jump line, we're going to switch gears and locations for this one. There are 3 stumps situated right off the backyard, which I always thought would be a great entrance for a wood skinny trail. And way off in the distance, there's a bonus stump that we should be able to link up to. So today, that's what we're going to be working on. Just off to the side of our work site is an old tree laying in the brush that we can use for our main support rails. Hooking it up with the winch made it really easy to pull out to the work area. We need to measure between stumps to see just how much of this log we'll need to cut in order to make a full span between the stumps. Starting with our longest span, we're looking at about a 30-foot run out at the bottom, or 9.1 meters for the rest of the world. So with that measurement in hand, we can cut our log beam and put it into place, but not before a bunch of struggling to get it moved. Turns out a 30-foot log isn't very light, but I eventually got it muscled into place. Just sitting here, this log is super springy, so we'll eventually be making some supports for it later. For now though, we'll focus on getting our horizontal rails mounted up. As you can see, the cuts in these stumps are looking a little bit rough, so in order to get a good mating surface for our skinny supports, I decided to give these things a fresh cut for a smooth surface to work off of. So naturally, we don't want to try and mount the rounded edge of our log onto the stumps, so using the saw, we're going to be making notches in the ends of our logs, both on the bottom and on the top. This whole log has a bit of a bow to it, so cutting these notches is going to allow me to flip it upside down so the bow is facing up, kind of like an arched bridge. I feel like this will add to its strength, but also adding a bit of a downslope as you ride this thing out. To secure everything into place, we first have to notch and smooth out the top side of our log. I picked up a box of 4.5-inch leg screws to use as our mounting hardware. These should be more than enough to keep the foundation of our skinny from moving around anywhere. So solid. Now we just need to rinse and repeat for each section that we need to add in between the stumps. In order to get our decking planks added to this, we're going to need to shave off a flat spot into the round logs. And this part is super tedious, as I decided to use the same notching method I used when making the spot for the leg bolts. But this time we need to do about 35 feet worth of it. Honestly, I think I got more arm pump cutting in all these notches for this step than I ever have from a full day riding at the bike park. I won't lie though, knocking all these out with the hatchet was super satisfying, and the draw knife made making the surface flat extremely easy. Although now I do have a good sized mess to clean up from all these wood chunks. Using leftovers from our tree, I'll be making some makeshift posts that I'll drive into the ground to help stabilize our 30-footer. 2 supports should be enough to keep our frame from turning into a trampoline or a new all-organic style slackline.
So when I first started this, I was gonna put planks on the top of it, and I'm still gonna do that, but I feel like it would be kind of a shame if I didn't try it without the planks when it's only like 5 inches wide. So I think I'm gonna try it. Might take me 2 hours to clear it, but I wanna try it.
One thing to point out before I ride this thing, because y'all are gonna roast me for it, yes, that's a ladder on my roof. We just got a cell booster to try and get some internet out here, and that's my temporary solution. Creative ingenuity, I know. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Oh man, starting to think the whole going no planks thing was a bad idea. Wearing jeans, that way I don't chew up my shins. That's gonna happen. All right. Nope. Here, let's do this. Gonna borrow you and put you right here. Right here. Oh, that's gonna be tough. It's ultra skinny. There is no way I can do this. I'm gonna just try to go a little faster at it. Whoa. Ha ha ha. That's scary. Wonder if I can even make that turn. Should probably have done this first, duh. Right there. I don't think this is wide enough. I'll try it one more time. Oh, okay. Oh man. You know what, if I can make it onto this one, I'll be happy. Oh, that was the worst place to fall. I'm good though.
God, I was so close, but I kept bailing and crashing. I felt like this was a lost cause, but you know what they say, whoever said it, persistence pays off.
Yes! Oh, wow! Wow, that was tough. That was so tough. And nerve-wracking. I am putting planks on that. Nobody else should ride that. Oh, Agnew, let's go fix my bike.
If it wasn't obvious already, I'm not much of a trials guy, but hey, I cleared this damn thing, and I'd like to note, as much as I beat up on my Polygon here, it was unscathed after this little ordeal. I was totally expecting a dinged frame or twisted derailleur, but nothing. The next time we work on this feature, you can bet the first thing we'll do is put some planks where they belong. Afterwards, I measured this thing, and at its widest point, it's 9 inches, and the narrowest point is 5. And I was using every inch of that too. If you want to contribute to these builds, be sure to check out my merch page in the description. If I sell enough shirts, I could probably get that ladder off my roof. Let me know what you guys thought about this feature in the comments. We'll be finishing this section right and adding on to it in the future. If you enjoyed watching me rack myself today, give this video a thumbs up. And to see more trail builds and riding content, click subscribe. Thanks for watching today, everybody, and until next time, keep that rubber side down.